Sabine's at it again. This time she's explaining quantum mechanics with sock puppets. Yes, you heard that right. Sock puppets. It's a bizarre yet fascinating sight. Don't get me wrong, the woman's brilliant. Her grasp of complex topics is unparalleled. Her videos are funny, engaging, and surprisingly informative. The audience can't get enough of her quirky teaching style. But you gotta wonder, is this the future of intellectual discourse? Are we really moving towards a world where sock puppets and sound effects dominate serious discussions? Sock puppets and sound effects. It's almost surreal.
Meanwhile, our dear friend Jean-Louis is fuming. He's been tirelessly working on his theories. He's been writing thoughtful critiques of modern physics for years. His work is meticulous, his dedication unwavering. His arguments are sound, his logic impeccable. But guess what? Crickets. No one seems to notice. No likes, no shares, no sock puppets, just the deafening silence of the internet void. It's a comedy of errors, really. The digital age has its own peculiar sense of humor. We live in a world where a well-placed fart joke can earn you millions of views, while a nuanced discussion of existentialism gathers dust in the digital library. It's a strange, strange world. And the worst part? The algorithm loves it. It feeds on our short attention spans and our craving for instant gratification. So here we are, navigating a digital landscape where the absurd often overshadows the profound.
Ah, the algorithm, that mysterious beast always hungry for our attention. And what does it crave most of all? Easy to digest, dopamine-inducing content. Something to distract us from the existential dread of existence. Something like, say, a cat wearing a tiny hat, or a physicist explaining string theory with rubber chickens. No judgment here, we've all fallen into that trap. But it does make you wonder about the price of entertainment. When did we become so averse to actual thinking? So allergic to complexity and nuance? Have we sacrificed intellectual depth at the altar of the almighty algorithm? The answer, my friends, is a resounding maybe. But hey, at least the cat videos are cute.
Back to poor Jean-Louis, our resident intellectual, who finds himself lost in the vast uncharted territories of the digital desert. He's starting to resemble a modern-day Sisyphus, eternally pushing his boulder of knowledge up the mountain of online indifference, only to watch it roll back down again. He writes, he argues, he debates with fervor, he cites his sources meticulously, ensuring every fact is checked and every argument is sound. And yet the internet remains unimpressed, his efforts seemingly in vain. It's enough to make a philosopher question the meaning of existence, to ponder the value of wisdom in a world obsessed with the trivial. Why even bother, he mutters, adjusting his beret in despair, feeling the weight of futility. My meticulously crafted arguments about the nature of consciousness are lost in a sea of cat memes and unboxing videos, he exclaims, exasperated. Is this the intellectual wasteland we've created? He wonders, staring into the digital void.
And you know what? He's not entirely wrong. The digital landscape can be a harsh, unyielding place for deep thinkers. It's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes, even the most brilliant ideas need a little marketing. A catchy title, a provocative image, something to grab attention, maybe even a sock puppet or two. In this digital age, creativity and presentation are just as important as the content itself. So, where does that leave us? Are we stuck in a never-ending loop of mindless scrolling and superficial content, doomed to an endless cycle of clickbait and cat videos? Not necessarily. There's more to our digital lives than just that. There's a glimmer of hope yet. We can find ways to enrich our minds while still enjoying the lighter side of the internet. Maybe, just maybe, we can find a way to bridge the gap between entertainment and intellectual engagement. Imagine a world where learning and fun go hand in hand. Perhaps Sabine's sock puppetry can inspire a new generation to explore the wonders of physics. Who says science can't be entertaining? Perhaps Jean-Louis can learn a thing or two about crafting a catchy headline. A good headline can make even the most complex topics accessible. And perhaps together, we can create a digital landscape where both cat videos and complex philosophical discussions can coexist in harmony. A place where curiosity thrives. Hey, it's either that or we all just give up and become professional TikTok dancers. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. And frankly, I'm not sure my knees are up to it. So, let's aim for a balance, shall we?